So here's a little impromptu recipe. I'm up in Vermont on vacation, and there's very little in the cabinets. So I picked up some things from the supermarket with a general idea in my head. It's going to be some sort of one pot stewed chicken dish with potatoes and tomatoes and pasta. So let's see how it turns out. I've got this deep cast iron pot over medium-high heat that I'm going to throw a few tablespoons of vegetable oil into. I've got a few chicken thighs here that I'm going to season up with some salt and black pepper. Once the oil is hot, I'm going to throw them in skin side down. Try and get some nice browning on that one side. And while they're upside down, I will season the other side. Salt, some black pepper, and some chili flakes. Once they've been cooking for a few minutes, the skin should free itself from the bottom of the pan. So I'll flip them over. Add in a few cloves of garlic and a chopped onion. And I want those to actually be underneath the chicken, so I'll just pick it up and shift things around. I got these tiny little potatoes that I'll throw in, as well as some sad looking basil and some little cherry tomatoes. Again, those should probably be on the bottom, so I'll move the chicken back on top. And now that we've added all these other ingredients, I want to season everything, so it's not just the chicken that's seasoned. So again, salt, pepper, and chili flakes. Next I'll add in probably about a cup of white wine. I'm using Pinot Grigio here. Then I'll go ahead and cover that up and let it cook for about 10 minutes until those tomatoes soften up. At this point you can see some of the potato starch has started leaching into the water to thicken things up a little bit. I'm going to crush the tomatoes so it turns into more of a stew consistency. And I'm checking on the doneness of those potatoes. I had some of these ditalini in the cabinet, so I'll toss a couple servings of those in here as well. Cover that up, let it go for the recommended cooking time for that pasta, or until the chicken's done, really. And it looks like it's ready to serve. You can see the sauce is thickened up a bit, potatoes are done, tomatoes have become stewed, and the pasta's ready. So this is basically what you'd expect. It's a little creamy from the potato starch. It's got a pretty basic flavor, just basil and salt and pepper. Then you got some acidity from the wine and tomatoes, balancing out those fatty chicken thighs. It's really nice, it's pretty hearty. Could have used some parm, but otherwise, give it a try.